Yeah, 305, my nigga. Yeah, 30 day, my nigga. Yeah, keep it real, my nigga.
How about them Dolphins, baby?
Yeah, SUB, my nigga. Yeah, 305, my nigga. Yeah, we keep it real, my nigga. Yeah, I'm out this bitch, my nigga. Okay.
Yeah, what it do, what it hit for. You already know what time it is. 305 Sports Vibe. Sports Vibe 305. It's your dog, Big Dog. You already know it's Monday Night Football, and we on. Yeah. Hey, man, shout out to everybody who doing their thing. And, you know, hopefully everybody, hopefully all is well on this Monday evening. Time has changed. It's darker early. So, get your ass in the house, stay there, fill up your gas tank a little earlier, go to the ATM or whatever you got to do, get that shit out of the way because you don't need to be dwelling in the dark. You don't need your wife, your girl, your daughters, your sons for that matter outside when it get a little darker. You know what I'm saying? And I know if you're a child, your ass got to come in the house a little earlier. You feel me? Because goddamn it, them street lights come on around 6:30, 5:30, 45 or whatnot. So, yeah, shout out to Daylight Saving Time, man. But, we got an epic event. We got Tampa Bay, of course, and Kansas City Chiefs. And my money on Kansas City, but I do got me some good picks in. We got some NBA action going on as well. You know what I'm saying? But, for those who fucking with us, we want to get right into the real niggas commentary. Hey, Baker, don't do that. Don't do that, Baker. Don't do that, Baker. That secondary is way too good. If you got Todd Bowles, if you want a chance to win, run the ball. Take what the defense give you. Take what the defense give you. Yeah, that's that same play they were showing before the game. Yeah, he keep trying to fit the ball into places where it's 2 or 3 receivers just sitting low. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Pop from the block. ZayDaGoGetta and Coach Nick. You know what I'm saying? They'll be popping in the holler ticket. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah. Hey, Sunday was good. College was good. Just football in general was good all weekend, man. All weekend. Let's get into some of the shenanigans when it came to I'm gonna go to Friday. Let's go to Friday. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the individuals, you know what I'm saying, who are partaking in youth football activities. Shout out to the park. I believe that's Moore Park. Coach Zay, I believe, is a commissioner at the park. Who they won a couple of Super Bowls, as you can see. Shout out to these gentlemen right here. Winning Super Bowls in youth sports is a beautiful thing. It's a nice feeling for these kids to get their little makeshift Super Bowl rings and whatnot, and it's going down. So I'm just kind of tugging through just before the guys get here. We'll get back into it a little later though. But yeah, man, shout out to the guys for winning the Super Bowl. I don't know how many Super Bowls they done won. I know the go-getter, he got rings on every finger when it comes to the G4 sports. Yeah, man. So yeah, we had some good things going on this weekend. Football was real interesting, and you definitely don't want to forget about Saturday. Saturday was a doozy. You know, Saturday was that right there. I watched every bit of that right there. Is he not your Heisman Trophy front runner? Is that guy right there? Not. Look at that. Down by more than 10 points, 11 points. And at the end, pushed away over 20 points. Let's be real, fam. This is the Heisman Trophy leading candidate right here, sir. Madam, or who's ever listening right now. To be truthful, they find something to say about everything because you're not this, you got weak schedule. Listen, let's get into the tournament. Let's see when you get into the tournament. Oh, well, your schedule is your schedule. You beat the teams you're supposed to beat. You feel me? Get it. Let's get into it, motherfucker. You feel me? Everything else is just talk. Now, if they lose these games, it'll be talk. They win these games, it's talk. Shout out to University of Miami and shout out to Estrepo, Xavier Estrepo for being the number one receiver, receiving yards, I believe in touchdowns or whatever, receptions or whatever it is. So right now you in blazing, man, and can't nobody really fuck with people like that, man. I do got to get into some tour bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Because let's get into Sunday. And before I go to Sunday, I got to say this. Sunday was epic. Well, I'm gonna go here when it comes to Sunday. This is Sunday. This is strength of schedule for the Miami Dolphins. Strength of schedule. We're at the fucking bottom, and we're at the bottom of wins. Strength of schedule, we're at the bottom, and wins, we're at the bottom. We're losing. And I say, whose fault is it? Some would say Greer, the GM. Some would say McDaniels. I say both. Can't have one without the motherfucking other. But I usually blame this guy. But Sunday was a game where you could criticize the fact that he didn't call a timeout, ice the kicker. It's easy to say that after the kick is made. So I'm going to say you coached a good game, Mike. I could give you your credit. You coached a good game. You did what I've been saying, running the ball, being consistent with the run, using Juno Smith, which is your MVP on that team, along with your running back room. Okay? Let's be clear on that. And then we lost, which we know that, but you know, after the loss, we got this guy here, Tua Tagovailoa, who's pretty much saying, I don't like the fact that I felt like he was criticizing the fans because those little 2-point, and this was the game before. This was the Arizona game where he was criticizing people saying y'all can't do nothing, y'all on the bench and all that. You can read it, you read it then. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'm gonna read it to you and give you a little bit of context. Tua on botch snap exchanges versus Arizona. I'd like to see a lot of other people go and get back there and try to catch that ball too. It's not as easy as it looked sitting on your couch eating chips. That's what he said. Now, you get paid, you want the market value, you want all this shit, which they gave it to you. The market says this. The market says win the fucking game. We just showed you we got the sorriest schedule in the damn near in the fucking league, and you ain't even healthy. You bitched about getting your money, you got your money, then you went down the next game. 2 games fucking later. All right. Then the snap, okay, went over your head. I understand. We understand that shit happens, man. But why the fuck you attacking the fans because they want to win? And these are the same people who root for you to come back. These are the same people who root for you to motherfucker be involved. No, we like Tua this, Tua that. All right, now you come back. Now I like to see you do this, and I like to see you do that Tua. Stop being bitter. This is what you signed up for. Okay? You want the money, the market value, you got the money. You want to come back, you rather down the fucking field. Now you on the field, nigga. Yeah. So what are you talking about? Don't fucking bitch at don't bitch at the people who supporting you because the game didn't go the way you wanted to go. I understand that, brother. I totally understand that. But come on, man. Get that shit in check. Don't become bitter. Don't become fucking weird. Then you get to the Buffalo game and hey, you played well. That's all we asking for. Don't attack the people who support you, brother. That's all I'm saying. And the craziest shit here is we gonna go here. We gonna keep it. This wasn't Sunday, but we keeping the NFL right quick. We going here with it, man. Uh, this guy right here, Bears Tyrone Stevenson, pulled himself out of practice this week after learning he was being demoted for his role in the game-winning Hail Mary versus the Commanders. Now, if you didn't see that shit, I don't think I got the clip. Yeah, he was barking at the fans, walking up and down, barking at the fans, 990 boo-boo and the motherfucking fans, and wound up losing the game. That's a morale check, homie. That's an ego check, homie. What were you doing? You thought it was no way possible they could get what they got and win the game. Well, they did, and you on camera being petty with the fucking fans. So hey, you know, you get what you give. You gave them your ass to kiss, and they gave it right back. Karma's a bitch. At least that's what they told me. But hey, work hard, focus. That should get you back more focused. And listen, man, we're gonna run the next thing. Now we're gonna get to plays that happened this Sunday, I believe. This right here, sir, was a dynamic play. All right, the youngin showed out. The youngin showed out, sir. Now, I'm not the biggest Jet fan. They in our conference. I'm a Dolphin fan, but I'd be damned if I hate on some shit like this. This nigga snagged that bitch Michael Jordan style, escalator style, and went up and got that bitch style. You hear me? So listen, this may have been better than Odell shit. That's debatable. That's highly debatable. Wouldn't you agree? Look at this, man. I mean, yeah, man. Yeah, that's debatable, man. Is this catch better than Odell Beckham Jr.'s catch? It's debatable. I don't know if OJ and them that catch they win that game. I know he made a hell of a catch and they might have lost. I'm not sure. But I know one thing. They won. They got the catch. Posterize this shit. Top notch shit right there, cousin. Shout out to that guy, whatever his name is. What his name is? Garrett Wilson. Shout out to that guy. Now, probably the play of the year is this one and the one I'm going to next. This right here shit is something you don't see every day. And y'all know I ain't lying. You don't see this shit every day. And if you're a motherfucking fan of football, you know if you watch this game, you don't see this type of shit every day. Hey, yo, big dog, roll that beautiful bean footage.
Right here makes the first guy miss. The spin move at the last second. Bro. And then, what, Tiki, you're right. What is that?
Bro, he turned around and jumped over him.
Out of moves right here makes the first guy miss. The spin move at the last second. Bro. And then, what, Tiki, you're right. What is that?
Bro, he turned around and jumped over him.
One of the best football moves you've seen in I don't know how fucking long. You know, I ain't talking about just a Barry Sanders boop 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 boop. Yo, come on, look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit, bro. That you don't see that every day, bro. That's real talk, kid. You don't see that type of shit every day. You know what I mean? I mean, like for real. You just don't see it every day. You know, but again, you know, NFL can be some of the most entertaining things you can see, but on a serious note, you might want to take your ass to the polls tomorrow and vote. If America is important to you, if the issues that they're talking about matter to you, get your stinking ass up and vote. It's going to be like that tomorrow. Let's pray for America, pray for your neighbor, pray for thyself, pray for your mammy, your pappy, and so on and so forth. But in NBA news, well, we got one more NFL tape. What we're seeing with this clip is a lot of the quarterbacks that's young are on the bench. You got Richardson on the bench, 22 years old, Bryce Young, Trey Lance, Justin Fields, Will Levis, Zach Wilson, Mac Jones, and Kenny Pickett. These guys are all under 27 years old. Kenny Pickett had his opportunity. Mack and Wilson had their opportunity too. Levis, I think he needed a little more grooming. Justin had his opportunity, and he still have the opportunity. He's talented. Trey Lance, he still need a little more development. You know what I'm saying? Bryce, maybe he need a better situation. Richardson, I think he should be playing. I mean, the Colts, I mean, they don't know what the fuck they want to do. But do the NFL have a quarterback development problem? I don't think every coach know how to develop like that. I mean, you got some organizations who have better abilities to develop players and bring out the best in them and teach them new techniques and strip them of the old way of doing things. So I don't really think that it's like that. I think that if you're making enough money and you want to refine your game, you can always get independent people to teach you if you want to learn new techniques or whatever. I don't think you should just rely that on the coaches. But to answer the question, does the NFL have a quarterback development problem? I don't think so. Sometimes you just got to catch up to the speed of the game. You gotta look at Jameis Winston. He's been in the game. He's been throwing touchdowns and interceptions. The boy throw 20 touchdowns, 20 picks. You know what I'm saying? But as he gets older and gets more experience and still stay around the league, you can look at Baker Mayfield right now, who's on the field now. He was kind of like up and down for a while, but he's always been good. These quarterbacks on this list is good. You know, they just need the opportunity to keep getting game time, getting better and better and better, and just really like understanding the quarterback position. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't think it's a development issue. You know what I'm saying? It could be a little more situations where some of these guys, y'all think they're gonna come save the franchise, and they don't have the ability to do so at the time. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so, but no, I don't think it's a development issue or a problem. So, you know, we want to get to the NBA because the NBA crack-a-lacking right now. The Heat playing. A couple other teams playing. It's Monday, so you know they get it. There might be some shit on TNT now. I'm probably not TNT. Maybe that's like tomorrow or some shit. But listen, this is one of the NBA stories. They were saying Joel Embiid punched a reporter or a journalist, some shit. So we're here to set the record straight. 76ers Joel Embiid got into an altercation with a journalist or a columnist following the game the other night with Philly. Embiid took issue with a recent column that referenced his late brother and son, and Embiid shoved the columnist. No punch was thrown. Now, I think that we're having a problem lately with these columnists and these individuals saying and doing things that's kind of edgy, and I think that need to be dealt with the NFL and the NBA. You got to keep these guys in line. I understand the context of the game and their play. I think it's okay to criticize and critique. But if you're talking about the man's son, the man's brother, the man family, I think that's where you're drawing the line. You know, the line need to be drawn. And these guys maybe need to be banned or put on suspension from coming into these places to do column work, reporting work, journalist work, or whatnot. So yeah, I just think that it's got to be a line drawn. I remember one year we watched NBA, and I think I don't want to say it was Chris Paul or somebody got into it with a fan saying something about his family, behind his family chuckling, and they had to get them people out of there. They banned forever from coming to the game. You know what I'm saying? Because these are environments. I know you're doing your job, but don't ruin it for the next columnist or ruin it for a fan who just, you know what I'm saying? Don't ruin the game when it's meant to be fun. I know we bet on these games and we put a lot of stock in these athletes, but they're human beings. They got families, they got emotions, they got shit that they deal with like that's not super natural. It's natural. It's normal. They got experience unaliving and family passing away. They experience that shit too. And the money can't bring nobody back. The money can't fix things that's going wrong in your body. You know, you might can add on some bullshit, but if you got some terminal shit, some shit that's real, money can't help it. You can get some treatment, but still, ultimately, You know what I'm saying? I think it needs to be protection for these athletes when these columnists and these journalists is doing the most and saying the most. You know what I'm saying? That's just my take on it. It's your dog, Big Dog, 305 Sports Vibe. We tapped in, we locked and loaded. And yeah, man, we just vibing to the boogie, the beat, or whatnot. Yeah, I think I kind of touched on a lot of the things that I wanted to touch on. And the final finale is this. Okay, do we think that Mike McDaniel will be fired? Do we think that as Dolphin fans, Dolphin Nation, Dolphin faithful, do we think Mike McDaniel gonna be fired? You know what I'm saying? If there's a trade of a Tyreek Hill and a vital piece to this offense, I can guarantee you he's gonna be fired. Why you say that, Big Dog? Because if a coach coming in, he's gonna need all the picks that he can get. So if you get rid of Tyreek Hill or somebody like that for a second or a third round or both, that means the coach coming in will have a little more ammunition to pick and have a little more picks and chooses, you know, when it comes to his type of player, what he want to see for the Dolphins. I'm not mad at you, Mike McDaniel. You done all you could do. I just think that the contradiction of the Dolphins is they gave you the job. And when we had, I mean, I know it was new, different people probably owning the team at the time, but they give you the job and not Dan Campbell. Like he didn't have enough experience like you do. Like I don't think you had more experience than he did at the time right now. You get what I'm saying? He actually played in the league. He actually had relationships in the league. You didn't. You just South Beach cool Joe walking up the sideline, looking crazy every time some shit happened. You know what I'm saying? Remember when most of these guys with experience would have called a timeout and iced that kicker, just procedure. You know what I'm saying? But not you. Not you. You didn't do that. And that's understandable. We're not saying that you're an idiot like that. No, we're not gonna say that. But that's something that would have usually been done by majority of the coaches. Majority of the coaches would have iced that kicker and made sure that he had to rethink that, sit on that ice for a little while. You know, but again, you know, shout out to the youth organization who won the championships this weekend. Shout out to any youth organization in Florida and Miami, across the nation, across the country, who have won. We will keep y'all posted with some high school shit. Because down here in the 305, sports is a lot of it going on. It's a lot. It's youth, it's high school, it's college. You already know how we get down in the NFL. And also the NBA is attacking, it's racking. And we're gonna bring you a little bit of that as well. But I'm gonna give you some of this real nigga commentary. Here we go. So listen, man. Before I get up out of here, man, I'm gonna give y'all some of my picks, some of my hard rock picks. See what the kid working with. Let me go to that real quick. Y'all have the idea of what I believe in tonight. You know what I'm saying? What I think gonna happen. What I think, you know, is a good pick. Even though the game has started. Okay, hold up, that way, hold up. Wait. I don't know what the hell this shit got going on. Somebody got a double or something. Anyway, I don't know what they confusing me right now. Let me go to live. I'm sorry. I done got confused. Hey, I like hard rock. I'm gonna be real. Hard rock that nigga. Hard rock get you paid. You get your picks damn near right. You get them almost right. Hard rock will cash you out right off the ripper. So I'm gonna give you my NBA ticket. We got I got Sacramento in the Heat. I got Tyler Hero, 20 points. I got DeMar Rosen, 23 points, and I got Nikola Jovic to have 8 points. That's the Tyler Hero. He get off the chain early in the game anyway. So we got, what do we got here? We got Kareem Hunt anytime touchdown, Bucky Irving anytime, Hopkins, D-Hop anytime, Sterling Shepard anytime touchdown. I think that's a possibility. I believe that's number 17. Yeah, I believe that's a possibility. Over here, what we got over here? We got Kelsey. All right, we got Baker Mayfield throwing 1.5. That's 2 touchdown passes. We got Bucky Irvin, 39, 40 yards. What else? We got Cade Otton for 65 yards and Kelsey for 65 yards. I think that's money though. And of course the quarterbacks for 1.5, which is 2 touchdowns, Mahomes and whatnot. I like that. I like that. You know, I feel good about that. But they were talking about cashing me out early. I don't know why. So something had to be looking good. But anyway, like I said, man, I just wanted to tap in with the folks. You know what I'm saying? ZayDaGoGetta. Let me call ZayDaGoGetta and see where he at with it. Because I know he was just getting to the crib. Y'all let me call my dog, see where he at with it. Call Coach Nick. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody know we rocking out. What's happening? Yeah, y'all excuse me for a momento. Excuse me for a momento.
Chilling.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pop from the Block has graced with his presence.
Yes, sir.
You know, Pop, you got a lot to catch up on, bro.
Yeah, so I've been told.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, where you want to start, man? You want to start Friday, Saturday, or Sunday? We're talking.
We can start Friday.
Let's go to this right here. Is this man right here worthy? Is he worthy?
Hmm. You mean as a lock for the Heisman?
As a lock for the house, is he worthy?
My opinion, I gotta man, I'm a diehard Hurricane fan. I like the young nigga, but man, Travis Hunter, the man over there doing, man, unbelievable, man.
Travis Hunter, I would say he's a close second, but Travis don't have the ball in his hand like he do,
Mhm,
and Travis can't bring his team back like he's done.
mhm.
So for my money, I would put Cam at the top of the list, then Hunter, then the running back from Boise.
Okay.
Because right here, man, as you looking at this right here, you're looking at 28-17. And then it's 53-31 at the end of the game. People, like, I want to give a shout out to University of Miami defense for kind of clamping down that fourth quarter and giving them boys like only 3 points. But bro, for them people to score, you know what the difference from 17 to 53? That's damn near 30 some points or more.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's true.
So, and shout out to Xavier Strepo for he broke some records that day as well. So, and then Manny Diaz over there looking crazy because I'm like, damn, they telling the story like that's Manny Diaz, and he the ex. He used to be, you know, he was the nigga who had the chain, the little turnover chain, and you know, now we got Cristobal, and they balling. But this kid right here is the difference maker. You know, he's a real difference maker. You know what I'm saying? So for my money, that's the Heisman Trophy one. You know, now they've been giving us some backlash about the schedule. And I don't understand. If you lose any of these tight games, then you'll say Miami's schedule is weak. They should be winning.
Right.
But when they winning, it's like, come on, who are they playing? So you know, it is what it is. But anyway, Pop from the Block, man, how your birthday vibes been? How your birthday week extension been, man? Pop has been in birthday vibe for the last 30 days, goddamn.
Yeah. Good, man. No need to complain. I miss being on the show though, man. Like, yeah. Cause yeah, man. I was at work Sunday, man, and it came through my phone said that I'm trying to switch for a minute, so I forget and said that the Dolphins took another L, bro. It's a wrap. I mean, I want to get your opinion on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? What you think? You know what? When
So,
it came through my phone with the L, I always think about when you say who is to blame.
well, we're gonna go here with this. We got the softest schedule, damn near in the league, and we
Mhm.
got all these losses with a weak schedule.
Right.
Strength of schedule, we at the bottom, and wins, we at the bottom. I asked, who's to blame? And is it the GM or is it the coach? Now we got Sunday, and we played well, but should you have iced the kicker? One would say that's tradition. One would say also Mike McDaniels don't have enough experience to go through those type of motions.
Mhm.
He ain't been in that type of situation. He don't
Right.
understand. He don't got no OG coach on the staff that tap say, hey, you might want to call the timeout, ice that kid. Or did somebody say that and you ignored that somebody? Because it was 61 yards, seemingly impossible until the possible became possible.
Mhm. Mhm.
So with that being said, I look at the things, and we go over the Dolphins and what they do and what they don't do. And I will say this, Mike, you called a good game, but we lost. Should you be fired? Pop your tape.
Yeah. Yeah. I think so. It's time, man. Like, it's time. He is not the answer. Just
Well,
getting worse.
I would say this. If they trade somebody that's of value, he definitely gonna be fired. That would be my indicator to know if he's gonna be fired. If a Tyreek Hill get traded or somebody of significant value to that team get traded, then Mike, the writing's definitely on the wall. Because you wouldn't do that. And even if they might just keep him. And maybe he learned, hey man, let me run the ball. Let me put the pound game first. And it was working. It really was. I mean, you've been doing what I said will win us a game. But like I say, man, we can look at Jordan Poyer and his bonehead play to target the guy, or what do they call it, intention, what it is, excessive force or whatever they call it. Um,
Right.
you know, because like I say, man, those are the little things that has been plaguing Miami all year, man. Bonehead plays, penalties, and whatnot. If it ain't the coach, it's a player that's not, like a player that you would think would make better decisions. And like, yeah, like him on our team has not panned out. He hasn't made a
Right.
big play. He hasn't made an interception. He hasn't got a sack. He hasn't done anything that made it be like, I'm glad we got that dude. So I like I say, man, stop cherry picking duck ass niggas off the free agency and other niggas team and develop your team.
Mhm.
Develop. I don't think Mike McDaniel has the ability to develop. I don't think the coaches are terrible. I think he got a bunch of former players and like just little guys who won't challenge his authority. That's what I believe you did. I believe you got like Rex Welker and guys like Sertan and guys who just trying to get in the coach, get their feet wet, and they're not going to really, they may not really have the chops because you are the head coach now. So what they would do would probably be a little different. With their experience being players and seeing the game like that, you don't have that experience, as far as I know. Not on the NFL level. So You know, it is what it is with that. But real nigga commentary, man. Wee.
Yep. Mm-mm-mm. It's bad. Mm-mm-mm. 2-6, bruh. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, well, what a catch by D. That is a play that made that trade worth it just right there. A play over two dudes D Hop just made. So that is worth it right there. Hey, listen, man, you tuned in to 305 Sports Vibe. You know what I'm saying? Your dog Pop. I mean, Pop from the block, your dog Big Dog. We locked and loaded, man. But I want to say this. Sunday, we seen some nice things. We seen some things that made us say, ooh, made us say, ah. And the first thing I want to go to is this right here. Is this catch better than Odell Beckham's catch?
Mm.
Were you able to see that game?
You know what? Actually, nah, I was at work. I ain't see none of the game.
That was a hell of a catch, sir. And if you missed it, I wish I had the video footage, but I don't. But that was a hell of a catch. And they won that game. That young dude was tippy toeing and catching crazy balls all night. And then your boy came back in after he got binged up. They thought he had a little concuss. And he came back to snatch one. 17. Adam, Devontae.
Oh,
So
okay.
right now, that's what the Jets needed to gain confidence. And they got it.
Right. Mm-mm.
And they got it. Hey man, real nigga commentary. Touchdown. Kansas City. D Hop.
Yeah, that boy caught
What's
that
this?
thing.
Huh? Nice route. Now, if you didn't see this, I'm gonna give you a little bit of this too. Sunday was epic. Now I got some beautiful bean footage for this one. You know what I'm saying? Big dog. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Out of moves right here, makes the first guy miss. The spin move at the last second, and then what? Tiki, you're right. What is that,
bro? He turned around and jumped over him.
Off in the block.
Out of moves right here,
Just
makes
kidding.
the first guy miss. The spin move at the last second, and then what? Tiki, you're right. What is that,
bro? He turned around and jumped over him.
Nah, that's crazy.
Hey man, shit was going crazy. And if anybody who had opportunity to get him or Derrick Henry, they probably slapping their side because hey, because like I say, man, that man is, and to me, he'll look like more quicker, like shiftier than Henry. Like
Mm-hmm.
he you know, like he a little shiftier, but power is still there. The boy, like that shit right there, you ain't gonna see that every day. Goddamn it, I don't give a damn what you
No,
say.
it's not. Yeah, you're not.
You know what I'm saying? So what I want to get into is this right here. With our Miami Dolphins, we back again on y'all stinking ass. I gotta ask Pop. Did you hear about what Tua Tagovailoa said after the Cardinals game?
No.
Tua on the botched snap exchange versus Cardinals. I'd like to see, he said, I'd like to see a lot of other people go in back there and try to catch that ball too. It's not so easy as it looked. Sitting on the sidelines or sitting down on your couch eating chips. So basically, Tua is telling the people, "Hey man, this shit is like it's a little harder than what it think. I mean, it's easy for you to criticize sitting on the sidelines or sitting at home eating chips and on your couch. What's your thoughts on that, man?" Yeah, man. That's our quarterback. That's Skip. Well, yeah, that's your quarterback talking about y'all criticism, because those 2 points was definitely the difference in the loss. Being clear, being real. I mean, and that's against the Arizona game. So
Right.
so mine would say 2-6, and the two who we won, who would be Jacksonville, and who else would be
New England.
right. And you might not sweep them. But Tua is pretty much undefeated. Well, since we had him, he's never lost to them,
Mm-hmm.
as far as I remember.
Right.
I guess that's a Tennessee thing. The way he doing it, remember the Titans. That's what that is. That's what
I
that
know,
was.
right?
That was D-Hop
Yeah.
celebration. Remember the Titans. Y'all let me go, goddamn it. I'm gonna score and I'm gonna remember the Titans on y'all, dog. Man. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah, this
let
is gonna
me
be
ask
a good
you.
game.
Oh, go ahead. I often ask you a
No.
question.
I was just looking at the game. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, so let me ask you. So, what our season is gone, 2-6, whatever. Like, so my question to you is: would you keep playing your starters, or what? Or would you switch it up, or you just say it is what it is?
Playing the starters is not an option. Sitting the starters that wouldn't be an option. Uh, because like I say, it wouldn't look right. You know what I'm saying? It'll look like damn Miami done laid down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you got guys in that, you know what I'm saying, that want to play, that want to win. So let's let them go. Let's let them do that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
let's let them win. Let's let them try to win. But as far as like where we at with it right now,
Mm-hmm.
uh, guys want to savage their season. You know, I seen Waddle scored. He didn't want to do the Waddle. It's like it's not even worth celebrating when it's looking the way it's looking. You know what I'm saying? So, but no, I wouldn't. I don't see the purpose of doing that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna look right. These are professionals. They get
Right.
paid too much money. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't even look right to do that. You get paid to play. You go out there and play. You know, and I think we're going to develop a new way of winning, which is running the ball and getting to the tight end, running the ball, going play action. And I just feel like it don't be always. It's not the players. It's Mike McDaniel understanding situational football, understanding what needs to be done. You know, throughout the entirety of the game.
Right.
You know, not falling asleep at the wheel, which he
Mm.
tends to do.
Yeah, that's true. Right.
So, they remembering the Titans like a motherfucker. That is crazy. That's crazy. And wow, he said, "Let's go. We're gonna remember the Titans." Then that's funny. No man, but Miami is. I don't even. I'm not gonna say at the with 6 losses and you like 4 games under 500. You get back to 500. That's 12 games, and then you gotta go what? Maybe you can go what 11-6, something like that. 10-6, 11.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that means you gotta go on a nice win streak. That means it's not something that can't be done. uh, it's not something that can't be done, but you got to win games. You know what I'm saying? And the margin of victory is not going to be what you was used to when nobody can keep up with Tyreek or Jalen Waddle. Now you got to learn how to box niggas up, win close, win with coaching, win with decisions from your
Right.
coach, win with uh, tactics, win with running the clock, win by any means. You know, so
Mm-hmm.
when you get a chance and when Mike McDaniel learns what he's missing as a coach, we'll win with the talent that's on the field. But like I say, man, if you got all three of them running backs, run all three of them all the time. And by the time these people get tired of catching screens or stopping screens, Tyreek, they ain't gonna be thinking about no damn Tyreek. But they gotta keep pulling up trying to tackle. And you pull that ball in the nigga belly and pull it out and go right up top, easy money.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And I think Mike McDaniel kind of smelt a little bit of that. So he said, fuck it, I'm gonna do that. And he did that. But it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. You know? And could have really beat Buffalo. Play Buffalo hard. Play Buffalo tough. Ain't gonna take nothing from them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Mm-hmm.
but at the end of the day, we we not there coaching wise. You know, end of the game wise, understanding what it takes to get this victory. So I said to the people before you came in, should we fire McDaniel? But what I said was also I don't know who was the owner. I don't know who was in charge, like when we had Dan Campbell, but they did say he didn't have enough experience. What makes Mike McDaniel different?
Right.
I mean, what experience do he have? He came from being wherever, but Mike, I mean, he wasn't an NFL player, right? He wasn't an NFL player. What about Dan Campbell? He was a player. He knew structure, he knew discipline, he had relationship with guys who played the game. You know what I'm saying? And he has a iron fist mentality. This nigga here, right here on the screen, South Beach mentality. Strutting up and
Yep.
down like, I can tell by the way I move my walk. I'm a lady man. Like that goofy shit like that. That's like his whole
Nah, you
demeanor.
shut up, bro.
Cool Joe Smooth. Like, that don't win
Mm-hmm.
fucking games. You know, these guys are grown. They got to take you fucking serious.
Right.
So, and I think that they would have took Dan Campbell serious. Uh, I'm not saying that in hindsight. I'm just saying in hindsight, what was the difference between hiring a guy like Mike McDaniel, who don't have no more experience than what Dan Campbell had at the time? And even though Dan Campbell was an NFL athlete with NFL relationships, not just on a coaching tree and pulling coaching tree nuts. Oh, he's from the Shanahan, the Bob McIntyre tree. Who fucking cares? What is his football IQ like? Oh no, he knows X and O's. Like he's like a study, a football study. Man, that shit don't win games, man. That's how I know you didn't call that timeout because you don't know shit. Nigga made a 61-yard field goal and you didn't ice that motherfucker. Just for you about to kick it, timeout that shit. Yeah, easy like that, cuz. Ain't no way in hell we just gonna let you kick a 61-yard fucking field goal and we ain't gonna ice you. What are we doing here,
Mm-hmm.
coach?
Right.
That's
I
procedure.
agree.
That's protocol.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we played a good game, but still, coach, I'm not saying that was would have did anything, but I'm just saying you got the timeouts. Like, what are you holding them for? Like, what the fuck? You gonna take them home with you? Come on, man. You getting weird.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Coach Nick, what it do, baby?
Chilling like a villain. What's happening, y'all?
What's going on, man? All right, Chilly.
Coach Nick, man. I got to get your take on the Dolphins, man. Don't hold back, man. People are listening, man. They know all three of us are diehard fans, and I've been saying get rid of the motherfucker. So what are we saying? How are we feeling, Nick?
Shit, I feel the same way. It's about time to get rid of him. He don't know how to adjust. Can't adjust. Looking like an optimist coach out there.
Yeah, I see it's a lot of pressure on that brother.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to really bad my team, but I'm getting tired of. I'm getting tired. Not gonna lie. But I want to say it's more. I'm starting to see what you were saying. It's the coaching. It's what he doing. It's something. Chemistry or something ain't right. Something ain't right.
At the end of the day, we're gonna go back down to this right here. And I was talking to Pop from the block, and we was looking at this right here. If you look at your screen, it'll show you that we have one of the lowest strength and schedule. Our schedule is very soft. I know you got to win the game that's in front of you, but compared to other guys playing tougher teams on a regular week by week, 3 weeks playing teams that was in the playoff, we have the softest schedule, and we have 2 wins with Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and the best running back room in the league right now. Period. Outside of a Saquon Barkley and Derrick Henry or whatever, we got the best running back room. We got 3 running backs that can get the job done. And if you put them all in rotation and be creative with it, we hard to stop. We at the bottom with strength and schedule, and at the bottom with wins, which is like preposterous fucking to me. So, and then we got Tua, who came back, played well. Even the Buffalo game, I thought we did what I thought was good enough to win. You ran the ball well. You did exactly what your big dog been telling you to do, but you still lost. Now, is it because I was saying to Pop that Jordan Poyer maybe hasn't done anything to help the team. He's been just back there collecting checks every week. He hasn't made a significant play, a significant contribution to the team. What is your thoughts on that, cousin?
Well, with Poirier, I love him. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love him. I love him. I ain't gonna lie. I love him. He made a mistake. That's all in the part of the game. That's football. They done made it kind of soft, man. That was all right hit. I would have did the same goddamn thing. I'm trying to draw the ball loose. It's the 4th quarter. I ain't trying to let him get in here. So I basically with that call, man, the league is just soft. He was doing his job. I ain't see him do nothing wrong. I don't feel like he led with his head. You gotta look at the dynamics. He was catching the ball coming down out the air. You gotta look at all that then with the velocity, the speed, all that play a role in that. We gotta look at all that, but we don't. We gotta look at all that. So I don't think it was like a targeting thing or he tried to do it. It just happened. Like it just happened.
So you feel like his contributions have been good enough to say I could see why they picked him up.
What you said? Say it again. Big dog.
Do you feel like Jordan Poyer's contributions have been enough to say, damn, I see why we got him. He's been making plays.
Well, he ain't really. How many games did he even start? I don't think he
Every,
started that
every,
much.
every goddamn game. He wasn't hurt.
He was
Even out
starting
there
every
from a
game.
Pop, what'd you say? Do you remember him starting every game or am I off?
Cause what his name playing Holland? Holland was starting, right?
It's 2 safeties. Both of them was back there.
Jordan Poyer been starting ever since.
They didn't get him not to start.
hmm Yeah, he been back there starting.
Well, he should
All
have.
I'm saying is this: he ain't made
Now he ain't
a
made no noise
difference
then.
back there.
If
You
he
know what
been
I'm saying?
starting, he ain't been making no noise, and that's. Mm. Mm. But I can't say he
Yeah.
gave up some big ass plays. I ain't gonna say that. Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong. Have we given up big
All,
ass plays?
all I'm saying is this: at the end of the day, if you are a safety and you haven't made a play that be like yes, that way, but it's been a lot of kaboonery on his behalf. You know what I'm saying? Been a couple of penalties, a couple of personal fouls, not counting the one the last game. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's been making a lot of mistakes for an OG veteran that he's supposed to be. I like that number 20. I think it's Brooks. I don't know what Brooks play. I don't know if he's like a linebacker or some type of hybrid or whatnot. But I think it's time to get guys like that a little more. Oh, that's not about a little
What
more activity.
what number he is?
20. Yeah, number 20, Brooks.
He more faster than Poyer. I don't I remember 20 being in there. Some of his covering skills to me wasn't up to par. He was out of position. For what I was thinking that the play, like what I was thinking it was in the zone or when it was in the man or cover three. Well, I ain't gonna say a lot of times, but it was sometimes I was seeing like, he out of place. It's breaking down with the tackling. Is it? He still like he needs to be polished a little more. To me, I understand what you're saying because Poyer ain't doing nothing compared to what he used to do, what he's known for. I can say that I understand that, but with me just playing ball, I understand sometimes people we feel like when we get a trade or we get a player that's an elite player or somewhat elite or just got a lot of praise about the player. It's still gelling, man. It's still gelling, and sometimes, like you when you said, it was a couple of shows back. Uh, like some quarterbacks get a bad deal, they go to a team that just don't fit them. And I ain't gonna say he not fitting the scheme or whatnot, but maybe they just like it's not gelling back there. I just feel like it's not gelling, and I really don't want to take too much from him. I understand what you're saying. I ain't seen too much, but maybe I'm not just ready to just throw him away. Like how I was telling you with the other guy. I forgot who that was. That we was talking about the guy, and I was like, Coach, nah, I don't want to just throw him away just yet. And then about 2 weeks later, he showed us something. I can't think of who it is right now. But I don't want to cross him out just yet, Coach. That's just my opinion.
Well, are we in a position or do we have anything left in the tank to get us maybe to 6-6, 500? Do we have that?
I ain't really look at the schedule. If you saying the schedule is as weak as it is, and Tua have been playing all right. He been playing all right. He playing a little bit better than me. Make me feel like shit. He got knocked on his ass and helping him a little bit. Like he more aware. They just gotta play tight. Just gotta play football. Nobody can't go in it as if man the season over with. Now if they finna start that shit, nah, you ain't gonna get shit. You ain't gonna get nothing. I'm gonna tell you that now. You ain't gonna get nothing. But if they play like, fuck it, man, let's go out with a bang. Okay, we got a chance. But if they just go about it like, oh fucking well, no. So it's really all on them. It's all on them. It's what they're gonna do right now, big dog.
I'm gonna be real. If Miami just really just say, we're not worried about winning or losing. We're just going to play good football. We're just going to put together good games. The wins will come. That's what I believe. Keep running the ball. Fuck the Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle shit. Just keep running the ball. Keep playing efficient football. Learn how to close a game out, coach. Learn how to have a lead, whether it's 3 points or 2 points, and finish that damn game. Because that's what I be feeling like we're not able to do. You got to know situational football, coach. You got to know how to get us out of here with a win. You know, and like I say, man, we'll be all right. You know, let's stack a few wins. You know, let's play good football, quality football, and let's utilize this strength of schedule to our advantage. You know, because it ain't like we don't got the talent. It ain't like we don't got motherfucking talent. You know, Tyreek, you can forget about 1,000-yard season, but I don't want to say that is out the window. I don't want to say that's out the window. I just say we stack wins, especially if we show these people that we're gonna be run first, pass second. Man, them niggas be having 4 catches, a piece, 5 targets, and like 120 yards. Why? Because it'd be so easy with the play action. It'd be easy money. I mean, real nigga commentary.
No bullshit.
Hey, Buccaneers is not going away. And what I tell people all the time, Patty Mahomes them do not score no more than 21 young points. That ain't what they do. This
Nope.
is they kind of game. So if this shit go, because I be like, I'm looking at the bet now, motherfucker bet not take the bitch going over 40 points. That's your money lost off the ripple, Skipper. Ain't no way. This bit might be 36 points or 32 points. Damn that maybe 35. 40, I don't see it happen. Not 45.5 or 46.5. That's out. But hey, man, real nigga commentary, man. Listen, what you thought about Saturday's games, man? Did you even catch any of the any of the Saturday's games, man? But what I want to do since I got you on here, I want to do this because you know I did this and nobody was here. I want to give a salute to the youth. Right, see that picture right there?
Yes, sir.
Tell us about this right here. We'll be looking at.
Oh, you looking at Miami U Hurricanes 14U Super Bowl champion,
Okay,
head coach Crummy. I don't know the whole staff,
of
but the
course.
other one in the orange, that is Coach Allen. He come from my staff. He come from Chicote. He was with me. On your left, that's the president of the league, or the president of our part. That's Major McQueen. That's McQueen and Coach Crummy.
Which would be that guy right there? Okay,
And the gray. That would be
yeah,
Coach.
yeah.
That would be Major Craig McQueen of the City of Miami Police Department, and that's Coach Crummy. Overtime, Coach Crummy, 4-time national
Okay,
champion, winning Coach
that's
Crummy
right.
got about 20 Super Bowl wins. Because wasn't the great the
So
Miami.
that's what we want to get to. And Coach Nick has been around. We had Coach Zay in here, but he popped in and popped out, but he'll be back. And we just want to let it be known that we want to take our hat off to these guys for molding and impacting these youths and also winning. Goddamn it, getting the job done. So double salute to these guys, man. Anything you want to say on that, brother?
Yeah, hat goes out. My hat goes out to Crummy. And we had a lot of doubters.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad I'm
Yeah.
on here to let it be known. Never had nothing against Crummy. But we had a lot of doubters, thinking that it wasn't gonna work, we wasn't gonna do nothing. And this Miami elite league. And we
Mm-hmm.
had some of the teams in D1 and some was in D2, but we came out and we got 3 Super Bowl wins, 2 Super Bowls out of 3 or 4 teams or something like that.
Right.
I feel damn good about it. I feel damn good. We got the 14U and then the 12U, and they tough. They damn sure tough. And they got some pretty decent. They got some hell of a coaches. So we just look out for us. Hopefully, I want to say, Crummy and Coach Eddie gonna make it to the national. I want to say that. I want to say that strongly. I'm not gonna say that
Right.
nervously. I'm saying that. 10 toes down. Crummy them gonna take it. Crummy gonna take it, and Coach Eddie gonna take it. 12U, 14U. Watch out. Look for it. Miami U.
and we will give our supporters more information on this because I told y'all we coming back. 305 Sports Live. We getting our shit together, but we tapped in. Now, Coach Nick is a part of this. Coach McQueen was out here in the neighborhood giving out book bags with us, so he's tapped into the community. Okay, and but this league is this y'all first year in this league?
Yes, it is. It's a new league. Well, it ain't a new league. We new to the league. I'm new at hearing of it. Mind you, I heard of it before, but I never really paid much attention. You know, because I'm part one. I love part one. Part one to death. A special shout out to the Palmetto Raiders. Special shout out to Palmetto Raiders. To Coach Moss and them. Coach Knight and that 11U team over there. Let's go Palmetto.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. Hey man, when it comes down to Miami and sports, it's really what it's breeded a lot of athletes, and we was talking about it the other day that Miami breed more basketball or football stars. And Coach Nick said, "Hey man, hands down, we's a football state, we's a football town, and you know it is what it is with that, you know. But we definitely want to keep the party rolling because I wanted to holler at you about this situation they were saying. This will pop too. I hope my dog and went to sleep on me. Pop, you in the building, cuz? I wanted to go here with this, right? And I'm gonna read this here right here. It says 76's Joel Embiid got in altercation with a columnist following the game, because at the time, Joel Embiid took issue with the recent column that referenced his late brother and son, and Embiid shoved the columnist. No punch was thrown because they were saying that he threw a punch. Now, what I'm asking y'all is, do we need to limit the way these columnists talk to some of these athletes, or do we need to be limited about what you say about their personal family business? That's a question for either one of y'all to jump in at any time.
Oh, okay. Well, personally, I feel like some of these columnists, they know what they be doing. They be kind of pushing the button, pushing the envelope. They go too far. They go too far. At the end of the day, they athletes, they famous, they still fucking human. We all got emotion. Like, come on, we got feelings, man. We need to some people may say, well, you got to learn how to control your emotions. Everybody don't control their emotions. Nobody's perfect. Only perfect person walked this over with Jesus, and nobody can come close to him. But you got to realize this man he's a human. He's human just like you. You bringing up touchy subjects. Some things should not be brought up. Like, if we talking about sports, I done made a triple double. Let's talk about the triple double. Let's not talk about my mama that got killed 3 years ago, or how am I feeling about what happened to my brother and them 2 years ago. What the fuck that got to do with football right now? If you want to talk, basketball. If you want to talk about that, we could have talked about that. That could have been in the pregame before when I got off the bus. How you feeling? Even though the day is the day that your mother died or whatever 3 years ago, how you feeling today? Something like that. So yeah, I do feel like some of these questions should be limited, and we all should take accountable and realize that man is human. These people are human. You gotta respect how they feel.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I feel.
No, I totally agree. I feel like you can't deal with grown men like that speaking on things that's touchy. You can't do that, bro. You really asking for trouble, in my opinion, because you don't know his grieving process. You don't know if he's still uh emotional about these situations. So that's just my opinion on that, because at the end of the day, it's always respect when you're dealing with grown men. No matter what you do, what kind of column you writing, show some respect. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like before you go to saying some shit that might get your ass slapped, think about that shit, because motherfuckers get in these positions where they writing about athletes and they forget these are human beings with feelings, emotions, and things go on that they can't be changed with their family. That man can't pay enough to get his brother or his son back. So you don't want to even speak on that. That's just out of the question. And you don't know him like that. You writing shit and saying shit and referencing shit. Come on, man. You fucking with him. You fucking with his mental. You probably saying some shit that probably thinking is the reason he this and the reason he that. When this happened and that happened, whoa. Slow your roll, cousin. You tripping. Then you got the dude who apologized, the dude from Dallas. He apologized to the dude, but that was in the context of sports. So, yeah, but this right here, with this situation, with Joel Embiid, you have no business speaking on that man relative that has been passed on. You don't have no reason speaking on that in no type of manner. You nigga don't know you like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to get your take on that. And before I get out of here, man, well, I want to get one more. I want to get one more take. I want to ask, cuz did he catch some of these dynamic plays that happened over the weekend? Cuz, did you see this catch right here? Look at the
No,
screen, Nick.
no, I ain't see it. I saw it on the I saw the highlights. I ain't watched the game. Hell no, but he made a nice catch.
Is that better than the Odell Beckham catch?
Yes, the fuck it is to me. Cause you know why?
That's a nice catch right there.
I'm waiting. You know what? Let me remember. Odell Beckham was all the way back. He caught it with the two fingers, like
It's similar.
yeah, similar. But he went back. He okay with his. He grabbed it backwards and he had turned. So like he spun with it to drag his feet. Odell just caught it and grabbed it from the back and brung it in. And then like balled up in the fetal position. He caught it back, like falling back. And then he had to turn and like drop his knees. He had to drop his knees on it. This the same
Yeah,
one as the
yeah.
Eagles, right?
No, this is with them again. This the Jets against
Oh
I
no.
forget who they played.
I ain't see this.
I
I,
forget who they played.
no.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
they
about the
won that
Eagles.
game though.
No, I'm thinking about the Eagles catch. Hell no, I ain't see this.
Yeah, man, this shit you gotta check it out.
Yeah, I gotta go look at
Yeah,
that. I'm looking at that. I'm thinking that's Devontae. I mean not Devontae, that goddamn boy from who I wanted the Dolphins to pick up. Number 6.
nah,
From the
that ain't
Eagles.
him.
I
Nah, I
know.
know you talking about.
I just looked at the uniform. Like you said, that's the Jets. No, I gotta go check that out. I didn't see that.
Yeah,
What was it
yeah.
like?
But
What he did? Tell me about it. What did he do?
shit, man, he snagged that bitch just like that and got a touchdown at the field, and it won the game. Now I'm not sure if Odell and them won that game that catch, because I'm not sure if they were playing Dallas or whatever. But I'm not really totally sure. But I don't know if they won that game. But he caught that bitch and won that game. You know what I'm saying? He had a outstanding game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to get your take on this one before we get up out of here.
Oh, that's that shit.
Where is it?
That's that shit.
Yeah.
I did that
You
before.
already know
One
what
of
that
the
is.
moves right here makes the first guy miss. The spin move at the last second.
Bro.
And then, what, Tiki, you're right.
Bro.
What is that?
Bro, he turned around and jumped over him.
He tried that same thing on the Dolphins. I just seen it on somebody found it and picked it and left it on Messenger. I mean Instagram. I was supposed to send it to you so you could have seen it. He tried that on the Dolphins. But he got it partially off. He did that same move on the Dolphins in 2021. Did the same move, but the dude didn't line up right behind him. He was at an angle at it, so he didn't get like he only got like parts of his shoulder. Like he didn't really hurdle him backwards. But he tried that already. That was a hell of a move though.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Big dog, roll that beautiful bean footage one more
Little
time.
moves right here. Makes the first guy miss. The spin move at the last second.
Bro.
And then, what, Tiki, you're right.
Bro.
What is that?
Bro, he turned around and jumped over him.
And with that play, give you something else, some insight on that. A lot of legends, well, most of the greats, they all said, and he got to be, I promise you, that's the only, if he say no, and he did that, that's something, but he a freak of nature. Most of the greats, and I ain't calling myself the great, and I ain't tooting no horn, but I've been like this ever since I was a child, and I ain't know this. I learned this over the years from the great Sandy. When you can play a sport, when you playing sports, or you play like when you playing football, and everything is in slow motion, like most of the greats, they see it in slow motion. Even though we running fast, everything is going slow motion. So like we could see it, then do it. Like something, my cartoon was with Tom and Jerry. They'll look at something and like point at it with their eye and just make it go out there, look at something, and then go draw it up right quick. When in the head, with our brain and our mind, we see it's going so slow. It's going in slow motion. So it's actually like we run and we talking to ourselves and seeing all this shit, but it's going fast to y'all. But to us, it's going real slow. We really seeing the shit before it's going. So if you really paid attention, when he did that spinning, he did that cut, when he turned, he looked at the guy. He looked at him. But nobody knew what he was doing, what he was on. He looked at him. And he timed it and all. He looked at him. He seen him. He got his nice little angle. And when he put both feet down, he took right off. So it's like I say, I promise you, if we ever get the interview, he sees the game in slow motion. If he don't, he's a hell of an athlete. He's a hell of a
He had to see it in slow motion, bro.
Yes, you have to see it in slow
He had
motion.
to. Yeah, I know
The
what
only
you're talking about.
reflex is that fast as a cat. And there's a six times, the reflex is 6 times faster than that. So, shit. He got to see it slow, though.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing it live, you like, what the fuck, nigga? And the commentaries, like they like just to be in a collision sport and do some shit and have your back turned, hopping over a nigga like that, you gotta be seeing it in slow motion, bro. Every nigga, you gotta be very in tune at that point. The game gotta be coming to you like you wouldn't believe, man. But yeah, man. Hey, man, we had to get it in right now. Tampa Bay is losing 7. Kansas City got 10. Red nigga commentary. We just had to tap in with the guys. There's been a lot going on. Everybody going to work, got to handle their business, got to take care of their family. And we do this for the love, just to keep some things going on and have some good energy, something to talk about, barbershop type shit. I think the go-getter, got to deal with his situation at his house. But he did pop in for a second. But listen, man, we finna get up out of here. Hey, Pop from the block, boy, wake up, goddammit. What you got to say in closing, man? What's up? Pop, don't go to sleep on me like that, Pop. Nick, what you got to say in closing, brother? Well, don't nobody got nothing to say in closing. This your dog, Big Dog, 305 Sports Vibe. We out of here.